Welcome to Movie Film Media. I'm Jessica, and today we're highlighting 9 awesome movies made by women. Number 1. The Hurt Locker, Kathryn Bigelow. Kathryn Bigelow's Hurt Locker is set during the Iraq War and tells the tale of Staff Sergeant William James, played by Jeremy Renner.
Interesting.
Sergeant James is assigned to an army bomb squad and is put at odds with his squad mates due to his maverick way of handling his work.
Look, it'd be a lot easier for me to disarm this if I just shoot you. Do you understand?
The film currently has an audience score of 84% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it was nominated for 6 Academy Awards, which is why it's a must-see film.
There's too many locks. There's too many. I can't do it. I can't get it off. I'm sorry, okay? You understand? I'm sorry. You hear me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Get down now! I can help him! Get down! Everybody stay down! Stay down! أشهد أن لا
Number 2. American Psycho. Mary Harron. American Psycho is one of those cult classic must-see movies. Mary Harron's film adaptation of Bret Easton Ellis's novel features Christian Bale at his brilliant best in the role of Patrick Bateman, a wealthy New York City investment banking executive who hides his alternate psychopathic ego from his coworkers and friends as he delves deeper into his violent, hedonistic fantasies.
In '87, Huey released this, 4, their most accomplished album. I think their undisputed masterpiece is Hip to Be Square. A song so catchy, most people probably don't listen to the lyrics, but they should, because it's not just about the pleasures of conformity and the importance of trends, it's also a personal statement about the band itself. Hey, Paul! Ah!
With an audience score of 85% on Rotten Tomatoes, you have to watch this movie once you're old enough. Number 3. Selma, Ava DuVernay. Selma chronicles Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s campaign to secure equal voting rights via an epic march from Selma to Montgomery, Alabama in 1965. The film stars David Oyelowo as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
What happens when a man stands up, says enough is enough?
And Oprah Winfrey as Annie Lee Cooper.
You work for Mr. Dunn down at the rest home, ain't that right?
Yes, sir.
Wonder what old Dunn will say when I tell him one of his gals down here stirring a fuss.
I ain't stirring no fuss. I'm just here trying to register to vote.
Recite the Constitution's preamble. You know what a preamble is?
We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union.
How many county judges in Alabama?
67.
Name them.
Selma received 6 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture of 2015, and is a truly great film. Ava DuVernay later went on to direct the Disney film A Wrinkle in Time. Number 4. Little Miss Sunshine, Valerie Faris. Little Miss Sunshine was jointly directed by Valerie Faris and Jonathan Dayton. The film has an all-star cast, including the likes of Abigail Breslin, Steve Carell, Alan Arkin, Toni Collette, and Greg Kinnear. Little Miss Sunshine is about a family road trip across America in a Volkswagen bus, as they try to get their young daughter into the finals of a beauty pageant.
Where's Olive?
Oh! I can't slow down! I can't!
Come on, Olive.
Come on,
Come on, honey.
Come on, sweetie, jump! Jump in the car! Stop! Yep.
The film is at 91% both in critic scores and audience scores on Rotten Tomatoes as of right now. And if you haven't seen it yet, it's a must-see movie. Number 5. Zero Dark 30, Kathryn Bigelow. The second Kathryn Bigelow film on this list, Zero Dark 30 is about the decade-long hunt for al-Qaeda terrorist leader Osama bin Laden after the September 2001 attacks, and his death at the hands of the Navy SEALs Team 6 in May 2011. The film stars Jessica Chastain in a role for which she was nominated for a Best Actress Academy Award.
Okay, so how do you know it's bin Laden? Because the truth is, we've been on this op before. It was 07, and it wasn't bin Laden, and we lost a couple of guys.
Totally understand. Bin Laden uses a courier to interact with the outside world. By locating the courier, we've located bin Laden.
It's really the intel. That's it.
Quite frankly, I didn't even want to use you guys. With your dip and your Velcro and all your gear bullshit, I wanted to drop a bomb. But people didn't believe in this lead enough to drop a bomb. So they're using you guys as canaries in the theory that if bin Laden isn't there, you can sneak away and no one will be the wiser. But bin Laden is there. And you're gonna kill him for me.
Number 6. Winter's Bone, Deborah Granick. Winter's Bone stars Jennifer Lawrence as a woman who is hunting down her drug-dealing father. If she doesn't find him, her family will lose their home. The film received 4 Oscar nominations for Best Picture, Best Actress, Best Actor, and Best Adapted Screenplay. Not bad, right? Number 7. Lost in Translation, Sofia Coppola. Lost in Translation stars a young Scarlett Johansson and Bill Murray. The film is about a neglected young woman who befriends a well-known fading actor in a bar in Tokyo. As they explore Tokyo together, they begin to wonder if their sudden friendship might be growing into something more. Sofia Coppola won an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay, as she not only directed the film, but wrote it too.
How long you been married?
Oh, thank you. 2 years.
25 long ones.
You're probably just having a midlife crisis. Did you buy a Porsche yet?
You know, I was thinking about buying a Porsche.
In 25 years. It's impressive.
Well, you figure you sleep 1/3 of your life. That knocks off 8 years of marriage right there. So you're down to 16 and change, and you're just a teenager at marriage. You can drive it, but there's still the occasional accident.
Yeah.
Number 8. Wonder Woman, Patty Jenkins. Wonder Woman is the best DC film so far, no debate needed. Just as we were all getting sick of superhero movies, Gal Gadot turns in a stunning performance as the badass Diana Prince in Patty Jenkins' brilliant Wonder Woman. The film currently is at 87% on Rotten Tomatoes audience score, but that's probably just a typo, as the film deserves much more. Wonder Woman 1984, the sequel, which is also directed by Patty Jenkins, is due for release in June 2020. Number 9. Frozen, Jennifer Lee and Chris Buck. Disney's Frozen was once one of the biggest phenomenons on the planet. You could not go a day without hearing the song from Frozen. What was it again? I'm sure it will come back to me. Frozen was jointly directed by Jennifer Lee and Chris Buck. Jennifer Lee also wrote the screenplay for the smash hit film. When a prophecy traps a kingdom in eternal winter, Anna, a fearless optimist, teams up with mountain man Kristoff and his sidekick reindeer Sven on an epic journey to find Anna's sister Elsa, the Snow Queen, and put an end to her icy spell. Encountering mystical trolls, a funny snowman named Olaf, Everest-like extremes, and magic at every turn, Anna and Kristoff battle the elements in a race to save the kingdom from destruction. If you haven't seen Frozen yet, what have you been doing with your life? Anyway, that has been our list of 9 awesome movies made by women. Let us know in the comments below what your favorite female-made movie is, and please hit that subscribe button. And if you disagree with our list, let it go.
anyway.